Hello and welcome to EDG Safety Series. Today we're going to talk about boom lifts. And with help of my friend Ben here, we're going to show you how to work around them safely and efficiently.
An inspection identifies potential hazards that may be encountered from a damaged boom lift and should be performed and documented at least daily. If at any time the boom lift is found to be in need of repair, defective, or in any way unsafe, remove it from service until it has been restored to safe operating condition. When working with a boom, there are 5 steps you should always follow. Step 1. Complete a walk-around inspection. Ensure all warning placards on the machine are legible. Be aware of the danger warnings. Know the location of the operator's manual and fire extinguisher. Check the platform. Make sure it is free of debris and the guardrails and toe boards are in good condition. Ensure the controls are clearly marked as to what their function is. Check the emergency controls. Look at the structural and critical components such as fasteners, pins, shafts, turntable attachment bolts, and locking devices. Search for any air, hydraulic, and fuel system leaks. Every 150 working hours, all fluid levels must be checked. Always confirm recommended tire inflation pressures, as it will significantly affect the lift's stability.
Make sure before using any type of equipment that you're going up in the air with that we go ahead and wear a safety harness. We want to make sure that the safety harness fits us correctly and that the harness is not frayed or worn in any way. Make sure that it fits and that all the connectors are snug and tight. On the harness, make sure that you also have a lanyard that safely attaches to the harness. One part goes to the piece of equipment or what you're strapping off to, the other goes on the harness.
Step 2, the worksite assessment. Is the worksite safe to work in? Take a walk around the worksite to familiarize yourself with the location and check for any potential hazards. Be aware of and avoid the following hazard situations: drop-offs or holes, bumps, floor obstructions or debris, hazardous locations, inadequate surface support to withstand all load forces imposed by the machine, wind and weather conditions, the presence of unauthorized personnel, overhead obstructions and high voltage conductors. When working around power lines, keep enough distance to allow for sway of the boom and lines. An unqualified worker must be at least 10 feet from energized power lines at all times. Step 3 is the function test. Is the unit safe functionally? Release the emergency brake and start the boom. Both the ground controls and controls in the platform should be checked for proper function. Never slam a control lever from one position through neutral to the opposite position. Always come to neutral, stop, and then proceed in the desired direction. Operate levers with controlled, even pressure. All of the control levers and switches should return automatically to the neutral position when released, and the platform controls should only operate when the foot switch has been depressed. When extending or retracting the boom, check for delayed movement on the fly section, indicating loose cables. Push the emergency stop switches while operating the controls to make sure that all functions stop. Raise the platform a few feet. Find the manual descent system or auxiliary power system. Shut the machine down and use the emergency system to lower the platform. Step 4. Proper operation. Am I operating safely? Limit travel speed according to the conditions of ground surface, congestion of the worksite, visibility, slope, grade, location of personnel, or any other factors causing hazards of collision or injury to personnel. Maintain a clear view of the path of travel when elevated. Maintain a safe distance from obstacles, debris, drop-offs, holes, depressions, ramps, and other possible hazards when elevated.
Hi, here's a safety tip for you. See Ben up there? Well, you need to make sure that, number one, when you're on a set, Ben, or the person in the bucket, is in charge. So you need to make sure you communicate with Ben as to what you're going to be doing and working around. Hey Ben, I'm going to be working around the boom, is that okay? So he knows what's going on. The next thing you notice that we got safety helmets on. If I'm going to be working around the boom, I need to make sure that Ben knows where I'm at, and also that in case something falls out of the bucket, I don't get hit in the head. And if I do, I got my safety helmet on. The other thing, Ben's also got a safety helmet on as well, so he can stay focused while he's taking the lift up. He doesn't crack his noggin on the ceiling or the roof or where he's going to be working. Keep it safe. See you, Ben.
Extendable axles must be extended or stabilizers deployed to ensure the stability of lifts if equipped. Know the weight of all occupants, tools, and materials going up in the platform, and make sure the total load is within the machine's maximum safe operating load. Take care to prevent rope, electrical cords, and hoses from becoming entangled in the boom lift. If you are working with tools in the boom, tie them off with rope or a lanyard to prevent them from falling to the ground. Use special precautions when other equipment and/or vehicles are present. Warnings such as, but not limited to, flags, roped-off areas, flashing lights, and barricades shall be used. The turntable does rotate 360 degrees. Pay close attention to the directional arrows. Start off slowly and with caution when changing positions. Cease operation if the platform or elevating assembly becomes caught, snagged, or otherwise prevented from normal motion by an adjacent structure or other obstacles that control reversal. Does not free the platform. All personnel shall be removed from the platform before attempts are made to free the platform using ground controls. Do not use planks, ladders, or other device on the boom lift platform to achieve any additional height or reach. Guardrails are not to be used as a ladder. Do not alter or disable any interlock or other safety device. Do not position the boom lift against another object to steady the platform. Do not use the boom lift as a crane. Step 5, proper shutdown. Is the unit in a safe place and shut down properly? When shutting down the boom, select a safe parking location on a firm, level surface, clear of obstruction and traffic. Lower the boom to the stowed position. Turn the key switch to the off position, apply the emergency stop, and remove the key to secure from unauthorized use.
So that should just about do it. So remember, make sure you keep your workspaces clean, and when you get through, clean your area so you can start the next day. Make sure you wear your safety harnesses and make sure that those safety harnesses are in good working order. So until next time, keep it safe. Ben, let's go.